The official poverty rate is 12.3%, based on the U.S. Census Bureau's 2017 estimates. That year, an estimated 39.7 million Americans lived in poverty, according to the official measure. So my question is, how many of you know someone or yourself have lived in a less than ideal situation? I believe people should care about serving others in the community because we take things for granted every day, and it would help us to see how fortunate we are compared to others. My name is Jalen and I am a student, an intro communication student here at Euler, and I'm an online student. And today I'm going to tell you about my service learning experience. And first I'm going to tell you about what I did in my service learning. Then I'm going to tell you about the principle and concept connected to my service learning. And finally I'm going to tell you how I can improve my own communication. So now, let me tell you about my service learning experience. My first point, I completed my service at Euler, at two different Euler sites. One was at the Senior Olympics, like out by the track, and then the second one was at a barbecue outside the Jack, across the street. And then I believe you should care about that because going back and serving the community is a good way to show your kindness and appreciation for the community. And the mission of my organization, according to my coach Walker, emphasized a few key ideas, which showing kindness, showing compassion, and learning patience. The people that were with me that day were my teammates and my coach. And we were outside across from the Jack. And so at the Jack location, we helped serve food to students, faculty, and members of the community. And then at the other location, I helped manage and supervise many events that the elderly participated in. And then, so by serving food to the community, we got to show our kindness and care for people other than ourselves. And also by serving food, it helped us show compassion for those who are less fortunate than us. And then by helping the seniors, it not only showed that kindness and compassion, but it helped us learn patience because they're a little slow. Now, let's talk about the principles and communication concepts. Alright, so there is a communication principle and two communication concepts connected to my service experience. I think you should care about this principle because it goes on to show that communication is not all about words and speaking. And so the one I chose for my principle was communication involves both verbal and nonverbal messages. The definition according to the Euler Survival Guide is all behaviors have symbolic potential. That includes the words we speak as well as our vocal tone, voice, pitch rate, and nonverbal pause, silence, and nonverbal communication. So an example from my service experience that illustrates that is just giving someone a simple head nod, showing that they did good, or you like what they did in that event or anything. And this shows that because just showing that nonverbal communication, like showing that you like what they did, it gives them confidence and to do better on the next try, or yeah. And so, and then later, the person I did that to, he came up to me and expressed how excited he was in the event he did, how he did good. All right, so the first communication concept is confirming messages. And the definition according to Elder, Rotman, and Dupree, 2016, is actions and words that express respect and value towards the other person. And so, an example of that would be, after every person went in an event, we congratulate them and we shook their hand, and because we know at that age, like it's hard to, the fact that you're still doing that is amazing. So, just showing our appreciation toward them. And weren't just showing our respect by saying great job, but it was amazing that they could do that thing. And our second communication concept was empathy. The definition according to the textbook is the ability to project oneself into another person's point of view, so as to experience the other's thoughts and feelings. And an example of that was at the barbecue location, serving food to the community and seeing how some of them were, how they looked, how some of them dressed, and how some of them were living. It made us have empathy because it helped me understand that we take things for granted every day, and how good we have it compared to other people. Moving on to my last point, based on my service experience, how can I use communication concepts and ethical implications to improve my communication and help my community? I believe we should care about improving my community because I think we all want to live in a community where everyone is connected and on the same page with each other. And one concept I have for that is how we use conflict. And the definition according to the textbook is an expressed struggle between at least two interdependent parties who perceive incompatible goals, scarce rewards, and interference from the other party in achieving their goals. And I chose this concept because there were a few problems between some people at the event, and by learning this concept, this communication concept, I believe it will help de-escalate the situation better and quicker next time. And the ethical implication I have that can improve my concern, I had concern for the community. And the definition according to the U.S. Survival Guide is committing to the practice of daily actions, interactions, and performances of engaged citizens that promote a culturally constructive experience. I chose this implication based on my service learning experience because it helps me have a sense of care for the concern for the people around me and in the community. And I can use this to help improve my community by living by it and doing more service work. In conclusion, today I have told you about my service learning experience. So first I told you about what I did, then I told you about a principle and two concepts connected to my service learning experience, and finally I told you if I could improve my communication.
That pen gave its life for this speech.